So welcome back, good people. Um, this is the video where we talk about the Apple battery charger, Apple MagSafe battery pack. To be honest, this one thing was a disaster. Now, I did use this. Now, I don't have my iPhone 12 anymore simply because it was a real hassle to transfer not music, but transfer videos taken to an Apple to a PC. It kept timing out amongst other things. And I don't have some generic computer. I have three computers and none of them are generic. One is strictly for gaming. That's the one that's behind me with the monitor, if you can see it. Oh, gosh. This bad boy right here. What is on there? Oh, I'm a StreamYard. And basically, with this particular charger, now I love the battery cases that Apple had. They used to have this battery case that fit onto your phone. As a matter of fact, let me type it up for you guys so you have a reference. Battery case. There we go. So let's pop this up, right? So this battery case right here, even though it was a little thick, it was like a silicone rubber. You peel this part right here, gets peeled back. You fit your phone inside of it. You never have to take. It's fully protected. This thing fully protected your phone. This is probably the best case Apple ever made. This is the best case Apple ever made, and it fully protect. Here's a perfect picture. Fully protected your device, and it constantly charged it, so it would be at 100% until the battery case died. The case get fast charged. When you plug up the dongle to the bottom. I keep doing this, and I realize I can't even see myself on stream doing this. But when you plugged it up from the bottom, you still got your fast charging. It supported your 18-watt charger, all that stuff. It would charge I think the phone first, and then the case. I forget which one it charged first, but I can go an entire day at work with just this case. By the time I got off, because I do a lot of videos and stuff at work or on my breaks, different things, or I watch videos while I'm working, depending on because I'm typing. It would actually by the time lunch, 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock, 12 o'clock came around, the case might have died with my usage. But then I have the entire phone battery still at 100%. And I would still plug it back up and just let the case charge it back up. So when I'm going home, I can forget to charge it if I want to at night. It was just so convenient to have to charge this thing. It was beautiful. And every time I got tired of this case, which I had a lot of them, I would always come back to this case because it was the best one that they offered. Protection, and it has good charging. Now, some people don't like it because how thick it was, because it was a little thick in the back right here. If you look at this section, it protruded out a little bit, but you can see it right here. But I love that case, right? It was the best case that they had. 2021 comes around. Apple decides to release this garbage right here. They did the whole MagSafe thing where you put wilds on the back of your phone. First of all, I'm not buying your $40 cases to put a cheaply made wallet on the back of my phone. That wasn't even a good. As soon as you put it in your pocket, it's coming off. Now it would be different if it's a situation where you're the type of person where you want to use the wallet set like a pop wallet, separate, keep it in your pocket, and sometimes you will snap it on if you don't have back pockets, like you're wearing sweatpants, certain sweatpants. I get it if you put it that way, but this particular MagSafe battery pack charger was $100, and I'm trying to see if Best Buy will give me the information to see. Listen. Some of these reviews, 4 stars, you're 5 stars, you're lying. Like it's not a real review. um, Let me see. I'm trying to see if it doesn't. It won't give you any information. It will not give you the information of how big the battery capacity is. Right. But I think it's like 1600 batteries or something like that when they described it on YouTube. I forgot the person. You can find it on YouTube. There are tech reviewers that will tell you. This thing can't even charge an iPhone mini to 100%. It's been proven in real time. It can't do it. You're paying $100 for a generic charger that can't charge the iPhone mini from 0 to 100%. It got about maybe 0 to 50. And that's if you're not using it, by the way. If you're using it, normally if you plug your phone up and it's a fast charger or have a certain amount of wattage, you can still use your phone. Now, I don't suggest this, but you can still use your phone and it will charge it, especially with OnePlus devices or chargers that have higher than 18 watts. And with Apple, I had no problem using the Apple phone with the wall adapter 18-watt, 20-watt wall adapter, normally 20. They use the Anker brands and all that stuff. And it would still charge up my phone just fine at the speeds it said it would while plugged up. But with this MagSafe charger, I'm sorry, I'm pulling up here again. What it did was it did not charge the way it was advertised. Now, granted, the fact that Apple never tells you how many times their product can charge something because they know better. They're marketing geniuses. They're good at selling a product. Now that their name is out there from years ago in computer brand, a lot of people don't doubt their products unless you're not an Apple fan. And you have people like I forgot the gentleman's name. It's a guy. I forgot his channel's name. Uh, Teleso something tech, Talos Civ Tech or something. Forgot the gentleman's name, but he has a pretty good channel. Really biased on his opinions about certain products, and he'll defend anything almost. But over the last couple years, he's really been. He finally decided to start telling the truth about products, and it's like certain products aren't necessary. I didn't get a review on this one. This is a piece of junk. This is a thick brick. Now, Anker does make their own, which charges much better than this and is cheaper. But the concept of the charger that sticks on the back, and it's if you touch it on the back of your phone, like if it's let me give you an example. I don't have that product anymore, but and I actually had this product before I started a YouTube channel, and I kind of regret that now. But I started I've been on YouTube for years, but I just started posting 3 months ago, and I really wish I had posted all those thousands of phones that I had before. I would have had a bigger fan base, but that's okay. Let's say the charger's like this. This is MagSafe, right? Actually, let me put it in SteamYard so I got you see. All right. So what happens here is if you touch it a certain way, it it will here we go. It will move and twist. If you put it in your pocket, it will move. This isn't supposed to go on your pocket when you go out. You take it off, put it back in your bag, whatever it is. Compared to a case that stayed on at all times, the other case I showed you guys in the video, it stayed on at all times. You didn't have to worry about anything. You didn't have to worry about pressing a button or anything. Not that it has a button, but you didn't have to worry about that. It was a legitimate case. Wasn't as thick as an OtterBox per se, but it's a legitimate case that protected your device all the way around with the silicone rubber tips. Even though it was $129, which is really excessive for a price, I paid that, and you would never need another case again because it literally doubles your life of your iPhone. It doubles it. And this crap can barely charge 50%, but they're charging $100 for this product. And a lot of people need, again, I'm not an Apple advocate. I'm an advocate of no company whatsoever. My channel isn't big enough for me to get a sponsor. I think I need like 1,000 people, and you need over 4,000 views or something, which I already have that. But you need, even if someone paid me to say, hey, we need you to review this product, I'm not going to lie about a product I don't like. I'm just not that type of person. Now, I could be criticized if someone doesn't like my opinion. That's fine. Whatever. But when it comes to this, it's like I'm not going to advocate for a company that's selling products that are not defective, but they know for a fact that this isn't a good product. They know they're selling you garbage. It's similar to the fiasco with the wheels being, what was it, $400 or something, or $1,000 for wheels, whatever. And it was like a stand for $1,000. You can buy a MacBook, the new all-in-one, for like $1,300, which completely contradicts the fact that a screen needs a $1,000 stand. And there were people that defended that, and they're insane. Any person that defended that, you are crazy, you are insane, and you're being paid by another company to say that. Because nothing can justify paying. I don't care if I'm a billionaire. $1,000 for a stand, excuse my language, that's pure fuckery. And we both know that. It's that simple. You can buy tires for your vehicle for like $800. All four. Brand new. You can buy a MacBook. You can buy a PS5 and an Xbox Series One. You can buy a board. You can buy a video card with the board and the processor for $1,000, depending on which one you get. You can buy it all in one for $1,000, like for less than that. It's just insane that they knew what they can get away with. Similar to them kicking off the whole fiasco of phones being $1,000. These phones are not worth $1,000. The reason they're not worth $1,000 is because when you compare the 8 Plus to the 10 or the 8 Plus, once you change the design, that design change feature was not worth the $1,000 price tag. It was nice looking, don't get me wrong, but it wasn't worth the price tag. And when you start realizing, you know what, I can sell fewer phones. So if I sell 100 million phones and it drops down to 60 million phones, but then the price is doubled, you're going to end up making more money in the long run. Especially when you have deals, porting deals, other things, it does work out. And then other companies follow suit. And that's the problem with the market because you have Android, you have them trying to sell phone for the same price as Apple, knowing good and well their phone isn't even as optimized, but they're still doing it. Then we had OnePlus that was our savior of phones. And then they pretty much fell into the ruckus of making overpriced phones that underperform compared to top of the line phones. So anyway, this product isn't good. For anyone viewing this page asking, it seems like a good concept. It is, but it's not a good product. Not for $100. You find this for $50, I wouldn't even buy this for $50 because it can't charge your phone from 0 to 100. So if you have an iPhone 12, the regular one, you'll get 40% out of this phone. You have to literally put it on your phone and sit it down. And it doesn't even charge at 15 watts. I think it charges like 15 at 5, like the typical old brick they used to sell in the phones. This is grossly underpowered. It's not a good product. It's a great concept, but it's a terrible, terrible product. And I hope with the 13, this will probably be compatible with the 13. That's the thing. I don't see them coming out unless they come out with another battery case. I don't see them updating this product right here. They're probably going to just keep it in stores and say compatible with 12 and the 13, yay, and that type of thing. That's all I see it happening because the iPhone isn't going to have some great redesign. Yeah, smaller notch, whatever, maybe more hertz, things like that. It's not going to be that dramatically different. The 25-watt thing, if it's true, is going to be a game changer for me because I need fast charging. I can't do slow charging in phones anymore. And Apple did a really good job with 30 minutes and 50% with the safely where it doesn't get too hot. They did a good job with that. I mean, OnePlus is still kicking their ass with charging. Mainstream companies. I know there's a company where a phone could charge like 10 minutes. We're talking about mainstream companies in the states that I can get to. Like I can walk into Best Buy or my carrier and buy a phone. We're not talking about these Asus ROG phone. We know there's better phones that have 144 hertz out there. We know that. But we're just talking about the ones in the states that we can actually get to. So again, you buy this product, you can look at other people. Flossie Carter, I love his content, but this is not worth the money. If you need a quick charge real fast, bring your fast charger, look for a wall, you'll be fine. If you have a car, guess what? They make these car chargers where as long as your car can handle it, the juice, you can plug it up. It can support 30 watt, up to 30 watt charging, like a little power strip. I have one in my car. I don't need it, but I have one just in case. And I could just use that. It's not that serious to buy this. This is junk. Like you can't, like, where would you even put this? It's so thick. You can put it in your back pocket. Are you going hiking? Like, where are you going with this thing? This thing is disgusting. And if you buy this, just buy a real battery bank. As a matter of fact, you can buy a Samsung fast charging battery bank for this amount or less, and it's going to charge your phone from 0 to 100. You just have a little cord connected to it. But other than that, this is garbage. But anyway, that's the video. Don't let everything Apple sell you on think that it's gold because it's not. It really isn't. They're a company that's here to make money. They're a company here to make money, to be honest with you. And for anyone wondering, on the top left-hand corner, Fake Gamers, that is a website where it's 4 of us. It's Romanowski, it's King San, it's Majestic Malk or something. I forget his name. He changed his name up a little bit. He's still working on his YouTube channel. And we do gaming things and we do a little podcast. It didn't take off just yet. We're still working on it right now. But yeah, this is the network, You got the Black Nanosphere with O'Shea Du Jackson, and now you got the Fake Gamers podcast with us. One guy does real estate, one guy does self-help. He's a Derek Jackson of self-help. I'm just kidding on that one. But he actually has good advice, not terrible advice, so he's no Derek Jackson. But yeah, that's it. So that's the video. I will definitely see you guys in the next one. I'm going to see how these videos spill over and see people like these type of videos. If so, I'll definitely keep making them. I might drop the whole hip hop type video thing. I'm not too sure if anyone cares about urban news on this channel. There's a lot of people. You got academics and other people doing that now. But that's about it, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Like, subscribe, all that fun stuff.